Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. My name is Brianna, this is Coffee, Books, and Bullet Journals, and I am going to do a little weekend romance reading vlog. Okay, so I have realized that I have read like 95% sci-fi this month. It's a problem. I mean, not that it's bad. I mean, I have been reading a lot and I've been enjoying what I've been reading, but I need some fluff in my life. So I wanted to take a minute and talk about some romance and kind of talk about the trends in romance and some of the representation that I really like to see. Because I was having a conversation with somebody, and romance has changed so much over the years, and it's not your mother's romance anymore. Romance has the ability to talk about real world issues, talk about serious, complex things. There's a lot of conversations that can be had in romance. They didn't really push that target or whatever it was. They didn't push that boundary prior to a few years ago, so that's exciting. One of the authors that I really love that I always talk about is Talia Hibbert. She does an excellent job at taking characters that are not your stereotypical romance ingenue and still giving them a happily ever after, and I love that. So I want more of that. And that's what I'm going to do this weekend. I have two books that I am super excited about that are buzzwords for me when it comes to romance, because they are representations that I want to see more of. So the first one I have is an indie published romance novella, and that is Get It Right by Skye Kalane. I think is how you say the author's name. And this is a queer sapphic romance about a lesbian that just got out of jail and a pansexual nurse, and you don't ever see pansexual representation, and I'm here for this. So it's only it's a little over 100 pages. I should definitely be able to get it read pretty quickly, and yeah, I'm here for all of the queerness. We love it. So that's the first thing that I'm going to be reading. And then the other one is another representation that I am trying to find more and more of, and I have heard nothing but amazing things about this book, and that is Spoiler Alert by Olivia Dade. And this is a plus size main character, and it is a romance between someone who writes fan fiction for the character that he is playing, essentially, I think, on what is essentially this fictionalized world's version of Game of Thrones. And then another fanfic writer or something, I don't know, they somehow meet, but they realize they're already, I don't really know what's going on in this book, but I've heard really good things about it. Becky from Coffee, Cocktails, and Books, we have a very similar name, so I always mess it up. Coffee, Cocktails, and Books, she really, really loved it. Bethany from Beautifully Bookish Bethany really, really loved it, and yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and read those two this weekend. So I think I can find Spoiler Alert on audio, which would be nice, because then I can do it while I'm cooking and cleaning and things like that. I've got tons of laundry to fold this weekend. So anyway, that's what I'm going to be doing. And yeah, can we just talk about how amazing the light is in this room right now? I don't even have my ring light on it. It's fantastic. So anyway, that's what I got for you right now. And tonight I am going to drink some wine and read and turn my Christmas tree on and go from there. So I guess I'll talk to you later. Hello everybody, happy Saturday afternoon. I just went and got my nails done safely. And now I'm gonna go back home and read some more. I had a great night last night, had a couple glasses of wine read about like 30 pages before I got tired, but like that's a third of the novella. Get it right. So I'm really enjoying it. It's funny, it's witty, and also there's a whole page of content warnings, which we love to see in a book. Like there's a content warning for a character getting a migraine, which I've never seen before, but I kind of love it. So anyway, that's what I'm doing. And I'm gonna get back home and get to reading, and maybe see if I can find spoiler alert on audio. Okay, I'm gonna go because somebody's looking at me weird. That's what happens. All right, bye. Okay, I am filming in a different place today because I just did my goals video, and I figured I would do an update here while everything's plugged in and I have makeup on. It is Sunday morning, almost 10 o'clock, and I have not finished either one of the books, but I am significantly farther into them. I think I've got like 40 pages left of Get It Right, so I would like to finish that this morning before the football game. And then I am listening to the audiobook of Spoiler Alert, and oh my god, I love this book so much. Like, I need to find a physical copy of this book. It's so good. One of the things I love in romance books that have a plus size main character is a character that is not only plus size, but like confident in the fact that she is plus size and still drop dead gorgeous. I love that confidence because it is something that I, strive for and aspire to. And so seeing that is just like top notch. So I very much appreciate that. It's also really funny, like this book is obviously written post the end of Game of Thrones, because like there's a lot of pent up anger about how the last season went, and even though this is a different story, it's about like demigods and things like that. It's like the whole thing is about like how the books are different than the show, and then the last season of the show, all of the character arcs just went to shit. So it's really funny. But yeah, this could potentially like sneak onto a top 10 list. I think it might, because it's so good. I love it so much. Get It Right is also really good. Love all of the representation. There are pan characters, bi characters. They are very big on like using pronouns, and like when you introduce, like they introduce themselves to a new character and they're like, I use she, her pronouns, and it's just like really cool to like see that. And I know it's an indie published romance, so like you have a little bit more freedom to do things like that. It's not seen as much in like traditionally published media, but it's refreshing and I like it. It's also a Christmas book. I did not know this. Had no idea it was based like right around Christmas, so it's been like perfect to like read it by the tree. So yeah, it's been a good weekend so far. So I will touch base with you after I have finished said books. Okay, it's actually Monday. I did not wrap this up because I did not finish my books quite in time. It's fine. We just went an extended weekend. It's fine. I definitely listened to the audiobook of this while at work with people sitting in desks around me, and this is steamy. Holy shit, guys. Okay. Let's start with Get It Right. Get It Right by Sky Colleen. I don't have the physical book with me right now, but I ended up giving it 4 stars. I really, really liked it. It's so precious, so pure, so gay. I talked about it quite a bit. It's a novella. There's not a lot that goes on, but it felt, because it was like a pre-existing relationship, where like they knew each other prior to the book starting, it didn't feel insta-lovey, even though it was 100 pages, which is fantastic, and I loved it. And I think that's why, because like I normally don't like novellas, you know this about me, but it felt so right, so natural. I want a full-length novel of these two. They're precious, and I would have loved to see a lot of the themes expanded on, but I still, like, I got what I needed from the novella. Really, really good. Highly encouraged that you pick it up. It was good. Okay, then this. I'm literally sitting at a Barnes & Noble. Well, that's Burlington, but Barnes & Noble's right over there. Because I went and picked up a physical copy of this, because this will absolutely make my top 10 of the year. There's no doubt about it. I love this book so much. I mean, I've said this with a lot of books this year, but like I feel so seen in it as a plus size main character who like knows she's beautiful. She knows she's gorgeous, and she's still fat. Like, that's not a bad thing in her mind. And like the toxic relationship with their parents, like, it's just, yeah, it's so good. I don't have words for this. I mean, obviously it's 5 stars. Why did I take so long to read this book? I have no idea. But yeah, this is so good. I love this. Anyway, that's my day. I'm gonna go home and edit this vlog and try to get it up for you guys tomorrow. And hope you guys had a good weekend. That is all I have for you today. If you are new here and you have not yet subscribed, there's a little red button that you can do so down below the video. And all of the other links to my social media will be in the description below if you would like to be my friend on any other platform. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.